Uh, there we go. Oh, hey, and that's a interesting profile image for, I believe that was Lynn. But anyway, yo, what's up guys? Welcome to another Warcraft replay here. We're on the map Tirisfal Glades. Pretty sure this is the first time I casted on this for the channel. It still has the inconsistent ledges, but I guess that will have to do. We have Lynn spawning in as the colors are not correct. I think I screwed up here a little bit. There we go. Lynn spawning in as the blue orc player in the bottom right, and Lucifer spawning in as the red or undead in the top left. Yep, haven't uploaded in a while. Apologies. I kind of forgot. I know that seems like a weird as excuse, but yeah. School started again. It didn't really feel like I was on break because I kind of didn't do much. And yeah. Either way, we have a Shadow Hunter first for Lynn, which is not too uncommon, I would say, in 1.29 anymore, since people have likened the Serpent Wards from the Shadow Hunter, although I think he is probably like a little less used compared to Blade Master and Farseer. I do have another game after this, hopefully, and that will be an Orc Mirror, and we shall see Farseer versus Blade Master, and I'm very curious to see how that turns out. But either way, we have a Shadowrunner versus most likely a, oh no, not a Death Knight, it is going to be a Dreadlord for Lucifer. So right off the bat we have both players going for rather unorthodox heroes. Not sure whether or not it's because, I don't know, they just want to try different heroes, or if it's the map itself. Looking at the map, it doesn't look like that many creep camps available, and not that many that are too difficult. Only ones are in the corners, and it's a big ass Sasquatch. I have no idea what the drop table is on that one, but the Shadowhunter is moving straight away. Not sure what for. Goldbind here. And I think he got Hex first, so he is going to be using that to abuse that Taskmaster. I think he is going to use his units that he did hire from the Merc camp, and perhaps surround the Taskmaster. It's not actually running back, which is really weird, but he will be able to get a free level 5 off of that. Oh, it is going to run back now. Entire camp got aggroed again, but I don't think it will matter, as the Taskmaster gets very easily taken down, and a health stone gets picked up for the Shadowhunter. So not too spectacular for the Shadowhunter. Mana Stone could have been better, but considering he is versus a Dreadlord, which might end up having the Shadowhunter taking a lot of damage, we shall see if that item is going to be impactful or not. But Lucifer, with his mass schools, is just going to be taking out the nearby camps. I think he got Book of the Dead as well. Oh no, never mind. Those are creep skeletons, so that was a little weird there. I think it's because of the colors, but this is the only color that actually has the correct option, so yeah, might have to make do with that. And yeah, Dreadlord picked up Anchor of Reincarnation, which is kind of like the Healthstone, I guess. Yeah, I guess they both had advantages. Very similar function or purpose, but yeah, obviously Healthstone does have some uses while it's not being used. And both players are just going to be clearing up their own camps. +6 claws for the Shadowhunter, which is going to be really good for himself. Dreadlord only got himself the +2 rings, so are starting to see some nice drops here for the Orc player. Level 2 for the Shadowhunter, and I believe the Dreadlord already level 2. Since he did do a full clear on the Merc camp, he is very close to level 3 himself. Can possibly get it if he does clear out the remainder of this camp. I'm not sure if he's gonna take the time, but I mean, since he's here, might as well. He might even pick up even more mercenaries for himself, as he has a Huntsman, which has Ensnare, and I think that's pretty much it for this Murloc. But yeah, level 3 for the Dreadlord. We have yet to see a Vampiric Aura, which is very interesting since we do have a lot of melee units. He is sticking to possibly Sleep and Carrion Swarm, but nope, he has 2 points available actually, so he is going to wait and decide whether or not he wants to go Carrion Swarm or if he wants to go that Aura. But here we go with the fight here. Sleep onto the Shadowhunter, and the Grunt, not being ranged, can't actually wake the Shadowhunter up that easily. The Assassin could definitely do it himself, but I mean, the Shadowhunter is not even the main focus, as the rest of the Orc units are going to be taken out. Already lost an Assassin and a Grunt, but the Huntsman has been taken down, so no Ensnare Chain there. Illusions trying their best, but I mean, Lucifer might be losing himself, or who was it? Lin might be losing himself his Shadowhunter so early on, as he already used the Health Stone, and that is going to be that. Wand of Illusion didn't really help too much there, as yeah, that was kind of bad. Not sure what could have been avoided, maybe not even be there in the first place, but yeah, Blade Master is going to come out now. Kind of have to take the Blade Master because he's the only way to save the Shadowhunter from Sleep Surrounds, but it kind of came in too late as the Shadowhunter already did. I think he died at level 2, so it's not going to be that bad of a revival, but Lin already lost so much momentum here. Could possibly pick up some free kills with the Blade Master going for the low hit point ghouls. There we go, ghoul number 1, possibly 2, and I think that will be it. There we go, nicely done by the Blade Master, but wow, I mean, aside from those 2 ghoul kills, it's rather surprising seeing Lucifer in a winning state. Normally, unfortunately, Lucifer has been not that successful recently, or at least so far as the videos I've casted with him, which is rather sad because I think he is my favorite undead player for, you know, since long ago. I'm not sure if that feeling is mutual because it's kind of hard to judge undead players nowadays since there's so few. But yeah, Dreadlord and Dark Ranger for the combo here for Lucifer. Bit of a weird combination, but then again, all up for the weirdness, I guess. Shadowhunter is back, and he does have his level 3 very soon. And Lin's just going for the standard Spirit Walker Raider combination with a very, very unorthodox expansion attempt here. Lucifer might be able to check that out since he does have his, you know, very aggressive units with the ghouls and all that, but I think Lin has enough units to actually fend this off and maybe even win fights. I'm not too sure. Population right now is 37 for Lucifer and 32 for Lucifer and 34 for Lin, so despite losing that Shadowhunter, Lucifer is actually down in supply, which is kind of weird considering he didn't expand, so I'm actually curious to know what his resources were spent on. Maybe it's that Black Citadel, but I mean, come on, like how could you not have anything to take advantage of this? Lucifer's gonna sell all his items on his Dreadlord, which does kind of suck, but I guess he needs the gold as quickly as possible. Kind of curious as to what he wants to actually spend it on, but the statues are going to pop out very soon, and Frenzy is going to be upgraded, so there is that. Oh, this one raider has actually got himself stuck in the trees, so I guess the peons will be getting there very soon. Oh, Revenant. I don't even know what this guy drops, but we shall see very soon, as he did go for a Chain Lightning. Revenant will drop anytime now, as he did go back to his position. Blade Master drops a Sober Mask, so that is extremely good for the Shadowhunter there because he is very, very mana hungry. Although I haven't seen a Sentry Ward or a Healing Wave being tossed around, so I'm not too sure on that. He doesn't have any points, so we'll have to wait and see what he puts down, but Dreadlord with Orb of Corruption there. Interesting that the Dreadlord has it, not the Dark Ranger, but oh wow, Lucifer going for a Firelord third. So this is an extremely unorthodox hero composition. I'm not even sure if Lucifer even has a plan, but right now Firelord is pretty potent. It's actually rather volatile because, I mean, if it doesn't get going, it kind of is useless, but yep, Lucifer's gonna try and put his money on that, as already taken down 2 units here on Lin's side. Lucifer, however, without access to a Death Knight, he's kind of stuck on losing his units there. Lava Spawn, thankfully, isn't being a focus fire, so it is going to eventually split, as we have Life Drain from the Dark Rangers, so that is going to happen. Carrion Swarm able to pick up the kill on the Blade Master. Yeah, rather unlucky for Lin. He didn't really expect that happening, and yet again another sleeps around, but the Ghoul did get taken down. And yeah, there's way too many Orc units around for Lucifer to actually ignore, but his Shadow Hunter is taking quite a bit of damage. Blade Master did get revived to the tavern there, but is going to quickly die. Shadow Hunter gonna wake him up, and a Healing Wave is gonna be tossed around, so that is gonna be Blade Master sticking around for a little while, but this Raider might actually be taken down. Spiral Link, is that going to be enough? And it seems like it is. Pig actually blocking the Dreadlord, and that is why most players kill critters whenever they see him, because that unit pathing could be rather devastating. And yep, Lin getting out of that by the skin of his teeth. Level 3 Blade Master, a level 4 Shadow Hunter, and he already put a point into that, so I think that's going to be actually I have no idea what point that would be in. I guess that would be level 2 Healing Wave, since I guess Hex is the priority. Dreadlord is going to struggle trying to recoup because we only have 1 statue. Actually, I'm surprised we only have 1 statue. What happened to the others? Either way, Lucifer is now in a rather bad position. He is about 13 supply down, and he is an expansion down. So this is an extreme case of what people are complaining about in Orc versus Undead matchups. Undead just doesn't seem to have that great of an answer to Orc compositions, because there's no real solid answers, I guess, towards the standard Orc comp, unless you go like Banshees with Possess. That's pretty much the only thing I could think of, and even then that is kind of hard to pull off because Banshees need 200 mana for a Possess, and then again Possess is a channeling move, so those guys could actually be bursted down before it even happens. And since we don't have Banshee tech available, this is going to be, I think, Lucifer's last fight. He doesn't actually have a TP scroll, so it's kind of ride or die at this point. He is still about a good 5 supply down. Lava Spawn trying to get their value there, but I mean, Lin is taking advantage of that healing fountain. Spirit Walkers will go into their ethereal form and get healed up, as the Blade Master did drink a pot, but he is being focused by it now. Life Drain from the Dark Ranger is slowly killing him. Carrion Swarm actually misses the Blade Master, kind of unfortunate there. I think killing him would have been a great momentum shift, but yeah, now that Dreadlord is out of mana, it is kind of late for Lucifer. He is now slowly losing his units, and the Shadow Hunters just keep healing the Orc units, and that is going to be most likely a dead Dreadlord there. Is running back to the fountain, but he is going to get ensnared and taken down eventually. Yeah, Blade Master, is it going to kill him with a crit? That is the only question there, as I think the Firelord's going to drop before the Dreadlord. Never mind, that is just going to be game. So yeah, unfortunately another loss for Lucifer, which just so hard to, unless you're 1-2-0 or something like that, it's so hard to put up W's with Undead, I guess. Or maybe it's just the Orc matchup, I don't know, but I thought Lucifer played really good. I just have no idea what happened during that transition to tier 3. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys again on the other game.